I'm frank, this video is not about Nerf at all. It is about MunchPak. MunchPak is a service that will send you cool new foods every month for a subscription fee, which is a really cool concept. I personally like to try new foods. I usually don't gravitate towards snack foods. I usually go for more healthier options, but some of the things in this pack are hopefully going to be really cool. I signed up for a random pack with no preferences whatsoever, so hopefully I can get some cool stuff. Following the traditional review format, the packaging is pretty cool. It has MunchPak plastered all over it, so you know when you see this at your mailbox or at your front door, you're like, oh snap, my snacks are in. Snack time! So, getting into the unboxing. Upon opening, I have a little note saying this MunchPak was made just for you. Aw yeah, bro. Beyond that, removing a little piece of paper. Wow, they put a lot of stuff in here. Just a little sneak preview. I suppose I'll go over all of them and then taste test one at a time. How did they get all that in there? What kind of sorcery is this? It's bigger on the inside than it appears on the outside. Nerd references are the best, so I will go over each item one at a time, and I'll obviously taste test all of them, so that's fun. Hopefully I have a bunch of Ziplocs, because I'm gonna open all of these bags, but I totally cannot eat all of these in one sitting. This is a ton of stuff. So hopefully there's a manufacturing place listed on every label, which I'll totally read, because that's a big deal to me. I like to see what country this food is from. So starting with these guys, Jarabo Wheels from Spain. It says chewy candy. It looks like it might come across as like a string or something, which would be pretty cool. It's like a Twizzler. So it doesn't appear, it smells like a fruit roll-up. Oh, that's such a good smell. I haven't smelled a fruit roll-up in years, man. I don't know if you're supposed to pull it apart and eat it like that, like a Twizzler, or just eat it like a chip. Instructions not clear enough. I got my mouth stuck in a blender, lel. So there are no instructions on how to consume this, so I guess you just do whatever you want. Probably too big for one mouthful. I shouldn't make jokes while I'm eating. Initial impression, these are kind of bland compared to Twizzlers. I've had Twizzlers quite a lot, and it's like licorice, so it feels very similar, but it's a little bit harder. I just realized my next problem, that I don't know all of these languages, and I can't even tell you with certainty what language this is. I believe it's Japanese. So I can't tell you what the packaging says. It looks like a wafer with some fruit in it, or chocolate, or steak. We're about to find out. Let's do this. Alrighty, let's find out what this is. It's like a dry cookie, but it's like the good type of dry, not like a dry cookie like, hey, don't cook it that long, you overcooked it. Next up is Hai Chu. Somebody needs to write a haiku about Hai Chu. This one says it's made in China. I don't know if it's supposed to be from China or China just makes something that's made from another country, like they make everything over there. Oh, it's like taffy, like Laffy Taffy. Sort of. But it is interesting, they have a different ingredient list for each flavor. There are 3 flavors in here, and they list them individually instead of one with like a different food color dye or whatever. I don't think everybody has to do that in the United States. Anyways, the consistency is not what I prefer. It's also a bit bland again, but you know. So the next item up is Pretz, that's what it's called. That's written in English, and then there's other characters up here. It resembles hiragana, but again, I don't know Japanese or Chinese, so can't confirm that, but let's get into it. They look like pretzel sticks, essentially. And it tastes like a pretzel stick. It is effectively a pretzel stick. Probably why it's called Pretz. Oh, country of origin says on the back here, Thailand. Says right there, so that's pretty cool. Wow, those are really good. There's like just a tiny kick behind it, just making it a little bit spicy. I think those are excellent. Much better than ordinary pretzels, in my opinion. The seasoning is phenomenal. The next item in the magical mystery box are orange jelly biscuits. Orange jelly biscuit. Oh, I'm sorry, I already have a bias. That sounds disgusting, but we're gonna try it anyways. A country of origin is Turkey. Don't think I've ever had anything from Turkey, so that's pretty cool. That was the point of ordering this thing after all, is trying a bunch of new crap. Anyways, okay, well they have some crumbles. Well, they have a lot of crumbles here. Oh. Those textures should not be combined, in my opinion. That's an orange, like a jelly, on a cookie. What the f***? That's, yeah, that's not my style. Very crumbly, very messy. I have crumbs all over my hands now, probably due to shipping. I don't think these are supposed to be put in boxes and shipped across the world. Next goodie out of the magical mystery box is a Fudo Swiss roll. Location of origin, West Malaysia. So that's cool. I actually don't know what to expect here. It says it's a Swiss roll, like that's what it's called, but I don't know what a Swiss roll is, so I'm about to find out. What is this? It's like, what? I don't even know how to describe this. It is effectively a bread rolled up. That is weird. Is that the definition of a Swiss roll? I'm gonna Google that shit after I stop filming. I feel like a nerd because right when I glanced over that, I totally thought it said Frodo because I don't see that combination of letters very often. Next item in the magical mystery box is the, okay, not gonna try to pronounce that one. It says down here AWA soda. So I don't know if I'm supposed to combine this with something. Conveniently, the advertisement is in the foreign language. I assume this is Japanese. It looks very much like that. Well, it's just a little block. So am I supposed to put this into water and drink it? Because it says soda, and I don't know if they're meaning soda like I know what soda means. I think it might be a different word. Or am I just supposed to eat this as a whole block? I'm gonna eat this as a whole block and find out if that's what hopefully it doesn't like explode. What is in my mouth right now? I was like foaming. Next thing in the magical mystery box are gold Addicto brownies. This is like a large pack of brownies, which is pretty cool. Made in Turkey. Another item was made in Turkey, right? Okay, well that's cool. Let's try out some baked goods from Turkey. This is a big pack too. Oh, they're like individually put in a cool little container so they don't mush up to each other. That's pretty cool. All in one go or 2 bites? Let's do it. Definitely 2 bites. Definitely 2 bites. Okay, so there was supposed to be gooey stuff on the center. Hopefully my camera can see that. And it's not like a runny gooey, it's just a little bit more liquidy than the outside. But I still think it's too dry for my taste of what I prefer in a brownie. To the next item. This looks like a pack of cigarettes. That's a bold statement. It says this candy is a nourishing, healthy sweet. Okay. Maybe the FDA or FDA equivalent restrictions in Indonesia are a little bit more relaxed than the United States, because healthy, come on. I don't know what I'm looking at. I have no idea what I'm looking at. What the F is that? I don't even know the right words to describe this. If I saw this on the ground, I would assume it's animal waste. Like it's like a taffy almost, but then there's this powder. Perhaps powdered sugar on the outside. So let's YOLO it and just try it. Oh, terrible decision. Told myself I would not do anything gross and spit anything out on camera because nobody wants to watch that, but that I can't even try it. That's disgusting. That's awful. Oh, and it's oh, it's everywhere. Next item is a Hitchler Softie. Softie? They have medicine for that now. Is that even legal? They sealed the fucking thing shut, so I can't actually read the whole. There's like a warning label, but they printed it to the rim and then folded over the other side on top of it, so I can't see that text. So I don't know the country of origin. That one might just be my favorite item so far. It was similar to Laffy Taffy in the consistency. It's just a chewy candy, but the taste was way better in my opinion. The next item and the last item, more Japanese, awesome. Chorus Whistle Candy. That part is in English, so I didn't just like magically read Japanese. Apparently this box, which is bigger on the inside than the out, does not translate all of this text around me. Lay bummer. If you didn't get that reference and you identify as a nerd, you should feel ashamed of yourself. Doctor Who. This is from Japan. It's confirmed on the back, and again, the nutritional information is in English. That's consistent for all of these, so you can see like servings, fat, carbs, calories, all of that. I don't care about any of that, but you know, you can read it. The Japanese have a very interesting way of packaging stuff, and I've imported other stuff from Japan, and it's very consistent. The foil they use is like, you can sort of feel it and know it's Japanese. I can't articulate why. We have to try to whistle. Oh shit. It's a circle in 3D, so it's like a cylinder with a hole drilled in, but then it's like hollowed out on the inside, so when you blow air through it, it can whistle, which is really cool. It tastes very similar to how a nerd feels. I mean, like the candy nerds. I'm not gonna make any references to putting a nerd in your mouth, if you know what I mean. But it tastes very similar to that. It's just a bunch of sugar that is coagulated into this shape. Whistling thing, very cool. The taste is awesome. This might be tied for my new favorite thing out of the MunchPak. And I missed one thing. I thought that was the last thing. I put this out on the table earlier. Appears to be in Japanese again. I don't even know what to expect because that is a very sexualized little piece of fruit, that girl, or I assume it's a female. That's interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking about it. It's gonna get weird in here. I don't even know what to say about that. That's just weird. Oh, that's really sour. Oh, it's a sour face. It's not a blowjob face. I thought that mouth was all being sexualized. It's because she's going... So they're like little sour, chewy things that are not particularly chewy, just like solid rubbers. So that is the last item in my MunchPak pack. That is a lot of stuff in a very small box. I'm very impressed with their shipping. Much more than I thought, given the cost of one of these things. I was expecting, based on the quantity, to have very little items, but that's a good helping. I would recommend if you order a MunchPak that you don't try everything all at once, because I have a bunch of open food right now that I need to go get Ziplocs so I don't waste it all. But a lot of this stuff was excellent. But my favorite two items were the Pretz from Thailand and the Chorus Whistle Candy from Japan. Anyways, that is my review on the MunchPak item. I am aware this is not a Nerf video on a Nerf channel, but I was trying something new. I think the concept of MunchPak is very cool if you are like me and you like to try new things. The junk food nature, you gotta watch how much of this stuff you eat in one sitting because this is a lot of calories and a lot of sugar and a lot of fat. Regardless, it's a very cool system if you want to sign up for it. So if you want to sign up, you can go to munchpak.com. There's a link in the description box below that will help me out a little bit. And if you use the coupon code COOP772, you get a few dollars off, which is pretty cool. And that is why I'm making the review, because I can actually offer you something at a discounted rate over there because it's unrelated to Nerf. So you get a coupon code, save a few bucks on your MunchPak if you want to sign up for it. They have different options for different sizes based on different values, as well as preferences. So if you know you don't like sour things, for example, this awkward sexualized grape thing, you can mark different things that you prefer in order to get a more customized box. But keep in mind, the idea of this type of thing is to get cool new things. So I would recommend that you don't limit yourself too much, because I know I would have limited some of this stuff, and I'm really glad I didn't, because it was a great experience. Links and any information I missed in the description box below, but hopefully my review, well, sort of review, since it's a randomized thing, I can't really review it because even if you order with the same parameters that I did, you might not get the same stuff. That's the concept of MunchPak, which is really cool. But hopefully it was slightly entertaining to watch me try all these weird foods. It was in addition to, not in replace of, an ordinary Nerf video. Calm your shit. Okay, that's the video. Thanks for watching.